And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Athletics going up against the Stars. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Savannah Stars.
Just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Garrett Crochet. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
Conforto grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Lawrence Butler, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is down low.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone. Brent Rooker will hit next.
Right fielder, Brent Rooker.
That one catches the zone. 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And on the mound today, J.P. Sears.
Well, he's not a scout's dream because of the height, an undersized pitcher, but the heart is there and knows how to work the corners of the plate, add and subtract velocity to keep the hitters off balance.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Inside, 2-1. Line to left, and foul ball. And a pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Puts it away for the out. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Gavin Lux in the box now. Takes strike 1. Strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Outside low, ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here is Michael Conforto. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He rocketed that one out of here. And they lead it. It's 3-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. Out to short, Wilson. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Crochet back to work.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right down the chute, and that is strike 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And that is out of play. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right
1
out of
ball,
the
2
hand.
strikes,
Just
McCown.
spit on it.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bottom of the second. And now it's going to be Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. So now the DH spot, Elly De La Cruz. First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next offering is in for a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Hit in the air out to center field. Butler sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. 2 away. Hesung Kim digs in now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. So up next, Isaac Paredes. Flied to right his first time. That's in there. That's strike 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Andujar racing over to make the catch. And we're back. This is J.J. Bleday. Bleday goes 6'1", 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And that's outside, and that's ball 1. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Luis Urias. And it's fouled away. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
This one in the air. Low in position. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's going to be Nathaniel Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And that's outside. This one in the air, center field. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Just missed. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. That's to 3rd. And it gets by him.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. The batter will be Michael Conforto. He's already homered in this game. First
Outside,
pitch just misses. In the dirt, blocked. Profar off of first with 2 away. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's off the wall. 1 run across, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 5-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Anytime.
Mitch Spence on a pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now batting Max Kepler. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And they hold him at 3rd. 90 feet away with 2 out.
No, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they tack on 3. It's 8-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now the shortstop, Hye-Sung Kim. And first offering is fouled off. Now a check swing, but he held up. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the last half of the third. Line drive, and it stays fair.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Paredes in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Andujar moving under this one, makes the catch, and that's the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
And that's in for a strike.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. And that one popped in the air, left field. Profar. He's got it. 2 down.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue. At Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
He goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Nathaniel Lowe. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. And now it's Gavin Lux. 0 for 2 in this one. That one outside. And that is ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out. Michael Conforto will climb in. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. and they add to their lead. It's 11-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Hogan Harris.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Max Kepler. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground, Geloff. To first, inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Crochet back to work. There's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Now batting.
So digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. The Athletics yet to pick up a hit here. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now
2 outs, bases empty. Miguel Andujar getting ready to hit. Struck out looking his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Two outs. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and now Elly De La Cruz. The pitch. Swings through that.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Time called now. Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
2 balls.
That one not close. 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Hesung Kim, the next to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Headed towards the corner on Andujar. On the move towards foul ground. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And that's
Nope,
off
that's
the
inside.
inside edge. 2 balls and a strike.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Out to center. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Isaac Paredes will hit next. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top 6
Leading off
at
for
the plate.
A's,
J.J.
the designated
Bleday.
hitter, J.J. Bleday.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So
Now
up
batting,
next,
the third
Luis
baseman,
Urias.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's
Oh, he's
the
looking
count.
great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps
Ball.
this up.
That misses the zone, and
I
it's
got 1 ball,
1-1.
strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The A's with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Now it's the
Up
second
next for
baseman,
the A's,
Zach
the second
Geloff.
baseman,
First
Zach
time up was a pop out.
Geloff.
Geloff measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd round pick in 2021.
0-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Inside ball.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 7 in a row by way of the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. Fastball for a strike. In the air, right field. Rooker on the move. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Andujar sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hit. Hitter Gavin Lux. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Andujar flashes the leather on the run and catch. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't.
Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. A new
Now
pitcher
pitching.
in the game, Hobie Milner.
Hobie.
And you know, bullpen guys can
Milner.
struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the
When a
count.
leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground
No
and they
balls,
can
2
roll him
strikes.
up for 2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
The batter,
Brent
the right
Rooker.
fielder.
Now at the
Brent
plate.
Went down looking
Rooker.
on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Just missed.
1-0.
Just
Nope,
off the
inside,
inside
ball 2.
edge.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
And
the
now a
catcher,
chance for Shea Langoliers.
Langoliers.
Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. So first and second with 2 outs. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Milner checks the runner.
He's safe.
Wilson back in on a dive. Got him swinging. Set for the last
Leading
half of the
off for
7th.
Savannah.
And now the right
The right
fielder,
fielder,
Michael
Michael.
Conforto.
Conforto.
There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
Fly ball down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And that's in the
ball.
dirt. Not
2
close
balls,
with that
2
one.
strikes.
And it's 2-2. Upstairs.
Full.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Kyle Higashioka digs in now. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ball lifted left field on Duhar. On the move, reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double. Elly De La Cruz getting ready to hit. And that one
That's a ball.
just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Aye.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Clips the outside corner. That's strike two.
Ball two.
This one in the dirt.
2-2 the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Next
I got
offering
3 and 2.
upstairs. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Kepler coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here is Hesung Kim. Elly on the move. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to...
Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. De La Cruz on third with 2 out. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new
Devin.
arm on the mound to start the 8th. Devin Williams.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Now the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. There's the strike. Williams, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 away.
Now batting. The designated
Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday.
Bleday.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay
that's
alert
low.
and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he
1
needs
ball,
to bring someone in.
2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty.
3.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Luis Urias up next for the A's. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And that lack of
0-1.
command, that's usually one of the things that
Ball,
leads
that's out.
guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the 2 roles, starting and relieving. You hope
1
that
ball,
guy can
2
find
strikes.
strike 1 right away when he comes in.
Ball 2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Now pitching for the A's.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Michel Otonez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
And it gets by him.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to
0-1's the
find a
count.
hole.
Hit in the air, left field. Andujar makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Profar climbs in on that left side. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Butler sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So a man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1.
1-1.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Paredes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside
Ball 2.
low, and it's 2-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Athletics,
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Williams back to work. Foul ball there. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now batting,
Jacob
shortstop,
Wilson, the
Jacob
next to hit. 1 for
Wilson.
3. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tap foul at the plate. Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out. And now the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. New pitcher on now, Taylor Rogers.
And he's got a nice lead to
Now
work
pitching.
with, so he should come in throwing
Taylor
strikes, attacking these hitters.
Rogers.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.